Hello everyone, welcome back to Polygon Wizard Plays Minecraft. This is episode 19. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what happened at E3 last week and do a little bit of wandering at the same time. So let's get started. Okay guys, as you can see, we're here in the workshop that we were building last time before E3. I wanted to get this video out a little bit earlier, but unfortunately my schedule this past week has been a little bit crazy. For reasons I may get into, probably not this video, but maybe in the future, we'll see. But regardless, it's almost good that I didn't get to do this quite yet, because then we can also talk about the news that happened this week. So, as you can see, the lava here hasn't burned down the house, so I've been in and out of this world enough that I'm pretty safe with it. I haven't been doing much. Whoops, let's turn this back on. Hey, hello HUD, there we go. I knew something was weird there. Now you can see my hand, yay! But I haven't done much building or anything in here, but I have done a lot of mining, quite a bit, and a bit of level grinding because of it. I also added these in the floor. That's about the only building I've done. I even have this chest still here. But before we get ourselves ready to go out wandering here, I'll show you some of the fruits of my labor here. Nothing crazy, but we've got 40 diamonds now, thanks to my fortune pick that I got put together. That was the first thing kind of that I put stuff together with a few diamonds I had and the levels. I ended up getting a fortune pick, which was very fortunate. Pun kind of intended there, or play on words, whatever. But I've used that thing a lot, and it's half dead already. But I've gotten quite a few diamonds out of it, a lot more iron than I had, some gold, lapis, which I actually have sort of plans for what I want to use some of that for. I need to double check and see how much I'll need for it first, because you don't find a lot of it. Got me a few emerald blocks, so not too bad. And look, I have a buttload of redstone and coal now too, thanks to fortune. So we're pretty good on supplies. Oops, I've also done a little bit for my tools and building them back up now. I've got diamond almost everything now except for shovel, because frankly you don't need it for a shovel that much. I have an unbreaking fortune 2 axe, which the next thing I'm going to do is combine one of these into it, probably just this one, when I need to fix it so I'll have efficiency on there too. As you see, I've had my diamond pickaxe, nice fortune efficiency unbreaking top of the line pick. Got a smite for looting 2 diamond sword, which isn't too shabby. What is this up here? Oh yeah, Bane of Arthropods 2. Man, don't care. I might as well get rid of that one. But what we're going to do here is we are going to... Let's see, I want to keep that on me. We're going to get rid of a few of the good tools. Whoops. And we are going to... I don't care about an iron shovel. We can keep it. Should we need it? Do a little bit of wandering, and I'm going to try and hunt some Endermen, hopefully, if I get lucky. There is a desert out back behind our place. It's a ways away. But I want to go out there, and maybe if I get lucky, we'll get some Endermen, and I'll use a looting sword on them, get us some Ender Pearls, because I only have 2. I want a few more of those, because I'm going to make some Eyes of Ender, and we'll eventually get to the Stronghold and do some of that stuff. But, it's kind of hard to get there if you don't know where to find it. So, it looks like it's just starting to be daytime out here, according to the clock. Let's get wandering. I think I'm going to go get my lovely buddy up here. Let's have our doggy pal, Commander Shepherd. Come on, Shep, let's go. Boom. Alright, so as we move along here, let's talk about E3 last week. I've had some time to digest all the news, everything that came out of it. Had some more crazy news this week. I think last week was a lot of fun. I didn't do a ton of just, big sessions of gaming because I was doing big sessions of watching E3 videos on a bunch of different websites and all through YouTube and all sorts of stuff. making sure I could, you know, just saturate myself in E3. I love E3, and this year has been one of the best ones in recent memory just because of the new hardware. Always makes things more interesting and crazy. Everybody brings their A game. And then we even had a few actual sort of surprises a little bit this year, just as far as the way things went down, which we hadn't had in the last few years. Like, I'm always getting excited for E3, and then afterwards I'm like a little less excited, except for this year. I'm still excited afterwards. It's great. Got to see a lot of games, got to see some stuff on new consoles. You still coming, buddy? Yep, you're just slow. So, yeah, we're still sifting through a little bit of it on, you know, what stuff means and all that, but hey, that's what E3's for, getting people excited about video games. Alright, here we got us a nice desert with a crazy mountain here. There's a couple deserts back this way, including, I think there's a village in one of them, if I remember correctly. Or a village right off the side of one of them. But Endermen, if I remember correctly, show up quite a bit in the desert. I don't know if they show up more often there or what, but it's definitely easier to see mobs out in a desert than it is in some of the other biomes, so that's where we're going. Plus, hey, get you guys to see a little bit of this world that you haven't seen yet. I've done a little bit of wandering this direction before, but not on camera, so... And not a whole lot myself, actually, so there's still plenty of stuff to discover. Or just at least remember, since it's been a while since the last time I was out this direction. So E3, let's start with sort of the big stuff. Like, every year it's always about the big press conferences from the major people. And this year it's even more so because of the console, you know, announcements and all the hardware that's coming out makes all the fighting even bigger. Sony came out, didn't pull any punches. They were throwing them, man. They threw down the gauntlet. Like Microsoft earlier in the day, they were the first one to have a conference, and they showed a lot of games for the new Xbox One. So I thought they had a decent press conference overall, you know? It's like they had their stuff beforehand. Man, you're teleporting a lot, buddy. Just run. They showed a lot of stuff, you know, at E3 that was games, which is good. Like beforehand, they didn't do much with games. They talked a lot more about, you know, this is what some of the media stuff is going to be. Did I build this? What is this? I'm pretty sure I did not do this, but I don't know that this... Is this a buried spawner? What is this? I don't know. Let's do a little digging and see what we can find, but... Oof. It is! Skeleton one, I think. Yep. Sorry guys, this thing totally caught me off guard. Like I said, I haven't found everything out here. There's plenty to discover. What do we got? Respiration 1? 2 of them. Take the string as well. We can use a bucket. Saddle. Ooh, that'll come in handy later when we finally get horses. Which, okay, fine, segue. I don't need the wheat. We are getting Minecraft 1.6 next week, guys. So that's my plans, is I'm going to go looking for horses in the future. Oh, there you are. I knew I heard a skeleton. Get out of there. No, don't. Oh, bad. Don't you dare. Okay, guys, we had a little bit of a crash. That skeleton caused us much issues. So we're going to ignore it for the moment. And we're going to leave the saddle back in here. See, I lost like a couple seconds worth of actual progress here, but we'll start over and be fine. That skeleton. So we're going to dig ourselves out of here, leave us a little sign so we know where this is. How's that for a nice stairwell? Come on, Shep, let's keep going. Bam! Got us a funky sign here. What is the coordinates as well? Just so I remember. 560, 530 in the negative. Alright, I can find this again, buddy. Let's keep going. And here, because I accidentally hit you, I'm going to give you a steak. Here, have 2 steaks. Yeah, you love me. Alright. If I lose these couple books, that's okay. I will be alright. I'm going to put, respiration on here with Aqua Affinity and get me a really nice cool helmet. I forgot to show you guys this earlier. Just kind of put some quick, cheap and easy. Man, you really love me. You're not just going to stop. Yeah, good boy, Chef. Let's go. Alright. I'm all totally turned around now on which way I was going. Sun's coming down though, so maybe we'll just stick out here in this little desert. There's a bigger one somewhere. I think through the forest this way, maybe. Yeah. All this crashing and skeleton business got me all turned around, so. I'm gonna make this slightly less dangerous. What do you think, Shep? What do you think? Alright. Well, as night falls upon us and we're about to get some mob fighting going on, we're gonna try and do both at the same time. I'll try not to get too distracted by the mobs while I talk about E3. Let's see. I'm gonna check my list here real quick. There you go. The Xbox versus PS4. I was talking about Microsoft, and we'll go on to Sony. Sony, while they were showing their stuff, it was kind of like a typical press conference where they have a lot of talking and then they show some games. They talk about PlayStation 3 and Vita for a little bit at the top. They talk a little bit about the Gaikai, however you say that, the streaming service a little bit. Just talk about what they're doing with PS4. They showed the box. They talked about some games, which had some cool looking ones in there, like they had Final Fantasy and things. But overall, it's kind of like, yeah, it's alright. And then they threw down the gauntlet with the whole used games, no online DRM stuff that the crowd just went nuts over. And then they announced the price, and it's $100 less than what the Xbox One is going to be. And so everybody was just going crazy. And at the very end of the conference, press conference, they had Destiny, which I thought looked pretty good. It was a pretty nice demo. And then, like, looking at stuff later on, we'll talk about Destiny again. But yeah, it looks really good. But I think that Sony afterwards, everyone was talking about it was crazy. Like, it was just like, Sony's won E3. Xbox might as well give up. All this crazy stuff. And it's just because of those 2 or 3 minutes in the press conference there that really is what did it for them. And it's all like they had good messaging for it, whereas Xbox is kind of clumsy with some of their stuff. Microsoft could have done a better job with things. So coming out of E3, Microsoft had a big kind of PR issue going on where everybody's just like, yeah, Microsoft, ooh, they did a terrible job. So then this week, throw more craziness on the fire. They've decided to completely reverse their always-on DRM, and you don't need to have a disc, or you don't have to, wait, let me put this right. You could have to put the disc in and keep it in instead of how it used to be, but you can just lend them, trade them in, used games, whatever. But family sharing, oh crap, family sharing is gone. Which was a cool feature that could have been neat. Okay guys, here we go again. Minecraft is being mean to me. Well, it's probably more my recording software, but anyway. God, so frustrating. Alright. Really, we're out here hoping to find Endermen. I don't know if we'll see any or not. So we're going to avoid some of the other mobs starting fights for a bit, just to see if we can find Enderman first. I don't know. Let's see if this giant pack is still over here. Yep. Oh, and there's an Enderman. Let's get a few of these other guys first before I start poking a fight with that guy. And we maybe shouldn't do it around cactuses. Alright, here goes nothing. Yeah, die with cactus. Woo! Got us into pearls. Yes, success. Alright, you need to sit, because you are getting in my way, and I'm going to hit you. I'll be so sad if I killed my own dog. Where the heck is this come from? Ah. Okay, as you can see, the mobs, Minecraft, recording software, hey! Are causing havoc. No! Bad dog. You're gonna get yourself killed. Here. Let's get away from this bit. Oh wait, Minecraft is having issues. Or my recording software is having issues. Or mobs are in the works. I don't know. Something is messing me up here. Minecraft keeps crashing on me. So, let me adjust my window again here so I can read my list. Should have done that before. Sorry, guys. Whoop. So hopefully we won't have any more issues. Good gravy. Alright, so I'm going to move on from the consoles and stuff. And how crazy it is that Microsoft has reversed almost all their policies here a week after E3. Move on to some of the games. That's the important part, right? Oh, also, luckily, I did keep the Ender Pearls, even though it dialed back on stuff. I lost a little bit of time, but I kept the Ender Pearls, so that's good. Big one for me, Battlefield 4. I'm sure that's not a surprise to any of you guys after what I was talking about last week. And boy, did it live up to my expectations and hopes for it, for what they showed. Like, they showed some single player during the Xbox conference. Here, sit down, Shep. Showed some single player stuff, which looked pretty cool. I think it'll be a fun single player campaign. I kind of enjoyed the one for Battlefield 3, even though wasn't anything super special. It was still fun enough to play once or twice. And it looks like they're doing some cool things with Battlefield 4 to make that even more enjoyable. Yeah, I'm shooting you, you butthead. Alright. So yeah, the footage of that had a bunch of stuff on the water is what they're showing off. So they're on an aircraft carrier that splits apart and you see all this crazy cool. They had a lot of good lighting is what I was noticing mostly. It's like the lighting system looks a lot better and fancier and shinier. While they're inside, it breaks apart and they're going down the deck of this thing and jets are sliding off, all sorts of craziness, and then they get into an attack boat, and it was all pretty cool for single player footage. It'll be fun, I think. And then they showed at the EA press conference, they had actual multiplayer footage where they brought out 64 people to play kind of on stage, and they did this choreographed presentation. Actually, you know, running in multiplayer, but it was... Ooh, I got some golden pants. I'll have to look at those later. Where's this spider? I don't know. I'm sure we'll have plenty to think about. Die, spider. Oh, alright. Better maneuvering. Oh, and another... Oh, man. Why is it that the Endermen always buy... That zombie went flying. Okay, that cracks me up. Alright, Sandy. Oh, man, moms crack me up sometimes. Alright, we'll get back to this. We're gonna start an Enderman fight again. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No, you don't. Hee hee. 2 creepers in a hole. Oh, thank you, Cactus, for telling me that guy was there. Well, for all you fans of mob fighting, you guys are getting a whole bunch this episode. Who's the better archer? Oh wait, that would be me. Good thing we're getting some nice mob supplies here. Give me some more arrows, which I don't really need too much with the chickens anymore, but still good to get more. Alright, let's get our little XP here. Back to Battlefield 4. Yeesh, I'm not going to get done with all the stuff I want to talk about. Alright, I need to stop. No more, unless I see an Enderman. No more. Battlefield 4. Oh, and it's going to be daytime anyway, so let's actually look to see if there's an Enderman real quick. Nope, just a billion creepers. Oi. Alright. So then they're going through this presentation, and they had some stuff we'd already kind of seen in leaks beforehand, like commander mode, but they actually showed off, how it's going to work in Battlefield 4. And they went through this kind of level, which was the Siege of Shanghai was what it was called. So they come in on a helicopter, and then they go through the streets a bit. Show off a firefight in this one kind of metro-ish area, I think, that had some, plenty of destruction flying around from the bullets, and they win the fight, move outside, and a tank is kind of there, and go to the first cool thing is they collapse a support underneath, and the ceiling caves in, and the tank falls down. This isn't going to happen that much during a real match, but it's still cool to see. And, even if you're not actually catching one in a trap, if you collapse that street, it's going to make it harder for tanks to drive around, which is cool all in and of itself. And, there's some more firefight stuff, and they move their way over to some bridges. They get into an attack boat for a bit, and then they bail out, and they're in jet skis, which is cool. Because it's like, hey, I'm not a sitting duck, just swimming here. And then they get into a skyscraper, go up the elevators. Awesome. I think that's going to make some cool elevator videos once it comes out. People are going to mess with that so much, making troll videos and just goofy stuff. It's going to be great. They get to the top, and they're fighting over a flag at the top, and then they see these tanks are bombarding the building, and they show off commander mode. There's someone doing it on a tablet, which is kind of cool. I'm assuming you'll still be able to do it on PC and stuff as well. Or, on console, have a commander mode in the menu, maybe. Who knows? Let's pick up this stuff and start heading back home, I think. That way I don't have to find this place later, and I won't lose all this stuff. Oops, I should have got my stairs. Wow, I got both projectile protection 3, that's ridiculous, and the golden chest plate. Wow, I might have a whole gold set of armor, because I think I have boots at the house, or maybe it's more plants. I don't know, let's get the saddle and the iron, let's get a bucket. Don't really need the wheat or the bread, so we'll just leave it here. And we'll come back to this later. We've got it. We can find it again. I think home is this way. If not, that's alright. I can make my way home later. We'll just keep wandering. Coming, boy? Alright. Man, all this crashing at all these mobs has really got me all rambly today. Anyway, Battlefield 4, they get in the building and then it starts collapsing. They parachute out and well, let's not fall down there. Turn around. Actually, I think I'm going deeper in the desert. That's alright. This is all places I have actually been before. Even if just sort of wandering through quickly. Roof. And they turn back and the whole skyscraper collapses, and it's a really cool way to end it. And after that they had live streams from the show floor, and so we learned a ton more information even than what they showed off there. So apparently once the skyscraper collapses, which you do so by destroying some weak points on the sides of it, which is cool, player controlled, always nice. Somewhere around in one of these deserts was a temple that I've been in. I wanted to show you guys, and I don't remember where it was, so I don't think I'm going to get there. And when the skyscraper collapses in Battlefield 4, it will leave a big cloud over the entire map, which looks pretty cool. It'll make it harder to fly helicopters and things and see on the ground and whatever. And the rubble will have the capture point in it, so there'll be some cool fights in there, I think. I saw some cool stuff in the footage that they were showing off. But also, with the live stream, they're showing off their spectator mode going to be in Battlefield 4. and they kind of went a little bit into what that's going to mean. There's jungle over here. And it looks like it's a smart implementation. It's not going to be any too complicated stuff in it, but it's got some nice simple features on how you click to go around and observe people, and you can do individually. You have different types of camera options. It looks pretty cool. Spectator mode is awesome. Now, like, who knows about Battle Reporter? They're still not really saying on that, so I don't know if you can go back in after the fact or anything, but still being able to spectate on, you know, competitive matches or anything will be really cool. There's some other cool stuff, like Recon will have C4 now and motion balls like they did in Bad Company 2, and a bunch of more nitty-gritty stuff that I'm not going to get into right now. I'm sure anybody interested in Battlefield 4 has been looking into it as closely as I have. Some of the other games I'm excited about. Thief. They showed off Thief like I was hoping they would, like they said they would, and I think it looked pretty good from the short demo they showed, so I'm still excited about that game. Destiny looks really good. They showed that off. It's going to be kind of like a Bungie-style shooter that looks like, you know, a mix of Halo like they've done before, but also throw in some Mass Effect, some Borderlands, especially because there's loot in the game and stats on weapons and stuff. There's a few little bits of kind of MMO-like stuff in there, but they've said it's not actually an MMO. Like, maybe that's just marketing, who knows, but they had a public event in the demo they're showing off, so there's going to be public areas and private areas, all sorts of crazy stuff. I think that game looks really cool. Titanfall, which was at the big kind of capper to the Microsoft press conference, which is the guys who were at Infinity Ward and then got, you know, ousted and started a place called Respawn Entertainment. It's their new game, and it's called Titanfall. It's a mech game where you're running around. What are you getting hurt for? Here, have some zombie meat. Running around as a pilot is what they're calling them, and when you're doing that, you're very agile. You can do wall jumping and double jumps and all sorts of crazy stuff. And you're really fast, have lots of weapons, looks really fast-paced, and then you also can call in a mech. I'm not sure exactly the mechanics on that. I'm sure there's something that decides it. I didn't look that closely into it, or I'm just not remembering at the moment. This is a crazy desert. I don't think I've been on this side of it. I don't remember the swamp part. Yeah, we're just wandering around in here, guys. Kind of aimlessly. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, this is a huge desert. Either that or I'm running in circles, which, being in a desert, kind of appropriate. Anyway, but Titanfall, it looks very pretty, and it looks like it will be a lot of fun if you're into kind of multiplayer type stuff. It looks like, you know, those guys know their stuff with multiplayer, and it looks like they're doing something new and different, and so that's exciting. Plus, me personally, I like the sci-fi type stuff, so I'm all about that. Definitely gonna be looking forward to that one. Another game I saw that some people, I think, missed, it didn't get much of a showing. What is this? This looks like a building. It is! Holy crap! I found a buried place here. Let's dig this out real quick and we'll dig in it in a minute. We'll have to be careful not to kill ourselves. But anyway, the game that like kind of got lost a little bit, I saw a nice long demo of, was called Murdered Soul Suspect. And you are a ghost of a detective trying to solve your own murder. And who knows, maybe there'll be other cases in the game too. But they showed off some cool stuff about how you possessed people to, you know, see what's in their mind, what they know about certain stuff, and you can influence them in dialogue as far as what they are thinking about when they are talking to other people, because you can't actually, like, control them. Whoa, let's not do that. Do I have any stone on me? I have iron, we can make one. It's okay. But it looked like they actually are going to have a lot of actual sort of detecting in this detective game, which I think is cool. And it looked really nice. Like, the character design of the main guy was cool looking. I don't know. It just looks like it could be a really interesting game. I hope it turns out as cool as it looks. Whoops. Here. We don't want you going in there, so like, back away from the hole, buddy. Come on. Come on, Shep. There you go. Sit down. No, oh, I gave you my last steak. Oops. Oh well. Greedy little boy. I see you down there. Get some orange wool while we're at it, I guess. Moving on down, they should have Castlevania, which I thought looked really cool. Lords of Shadow 2. You play as Dracula this time. I don't know, everything that they showed off on the game I think looks really cool. It didn't get as much attention either, because, you know, so many freaking games come out. And, you know, I'm not going to talk about all of the ones that I saw, like some of the stuff like Project Spark that I think looks like it has some potential to be really cool. That, who knows if we'll get it. Yeah, oh, this is going to be so dangerous. Is there actual sun coming in here, or is it? Oh, okay, yeah, it was like, it's really light in here for, what I thought I was getting into. I'll have to gather some of this cool sandstone stuff and maybe use it for a project in the future. Because you can craft it, but hey, if you don't have to spend the materials, all the better. Another game that, man, is going to try and steal my life, I think, eventually when it finally comes out next year, is Elder Scrolls Online. It is the Elder Scrolls MMO that they've been working on for a while, and they showed it off. They talked about it a lot as far as what they're wanting to do with it. It's got a first person in it, so it actually looks just like a regular old Elder Scrolls game now, not just some MMO, which is kind of my impression of it from earlier, was this is just, you know, not that cool. I don't care because it's all third person. I like the immersiveness of the first person in Elder Scrolls games, but then they showed off they actually have first person now, and it looks very pretty. It looks just like an Elder Scrolls game, like you'd want it to look like. And man, when you think about that, I've spent a little over 100 hours in Skyrim and still have plenty of stuff to do. And I've spent hundreds of hours, probably at least 200 all told. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. In Oblivion. And those are just single player. How much are they going to pack in? Oh, and this is right next to a cave too. Let's light this up a little bit. Alright, just because I don't want that in the way. And sand is cheap, so there you go. Alright. What do we got? We got some bones. Some golden emeralds and some more bones. Nice, I'll take it. Not the best haul yet, but not too shabby. Not bread everywhere or anything. Alright, I might gather the TNT here in a second. But, anyway, like Elder Scrolls Online, like, they're gonna pack so much stuff into that, and I'll want to play so much of it if it's any good that it's just like, it's just gonna steal my life, I swear. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, we got some TNT we might use in the future. Man, this is just really smack dab in the middle of some craziness here. Wait, why was that sticking in the air? I don't know. Hopefully we can find this a little bit again at some point. Maybe explore this cave. If I don't, oh well. Orange wool. Don't need it. Where are we at? 472.90. In the negative. Alright. So now I have evidence for finding it later. Alright. Please don't knock me down in the hole, wherever you are, Mr. Spider. I don't like you. Oh, you are tracking me from somewhere. Moving down the list, The Witcher 3, like, looked good. In the trailer they showed, had a little bit of, there we go, gameplay in it. Ah, freaking crap, there you are. Holy goodness. Kamikaze spiders, yeesh. Hey, it's nighttime again. Alright, where did we leave our buddy? And is... Oh, can mobs kill him when he's not here? No, I hear him. I just don't know where he is. I'll find him in a bit. Yeah, there's other tops of it. Oh, come on, man. Give me a break. I'm trying to talk here, guys. Leave me alone. Oh, why are you down there? Is it because I got attacked or something? Oh, that was dangerous. I almost shot you, buddy. Sorry. Good thing I didn't. Never try to interact with your dog with something interactive in your hand, like steak or a bow and arrow. But apparently, like, Witcher 3 was shown off behind closed doors, which I hate that crap. Just show it to us, man. We're the ones who care, right? But the descriptions of what people saw sounds really awesome. It's going to be open world now, 35 times bigger than Witcher 2. Like, it's ridiculous. Witcher 2, it wasn't an open world, but each kind of hub was kind of semi-open, you know, and there was quite a bit of stuff in there. It was a very dense game, so if they can make it as dense as it used to be, and also that much more total area, that's going to be ridiculous. Then there's a couple other ones I'm going to mention here that were just teaser trailers for stuff that's being worked on by EA. Mirror's Edge and Star Wars Battlefront by DICE. Like, so excited about both of those. Love the original Mirror's Edge. The trailer for this one looked really awesome. I want more golden armor. Ooh, Enderman. Lots of freaking Endermen. Oh, that's dangerous. I don't want them to, like, gang up on me. Oh, no armor. Alright. Damn it. You just get in the way more often than anything, dude. Alright, here goes nothing. Man, do they not teleport when they actually are holding a block? Because half the time when I fight Enderman, they just want to teleport around all the time. Ooh, hello, zombie villager. I'm not trying to save you, you're just dead. Alright, let's recover a little bit. Let's try experiment here. Oh, let's not. And let's get away from ship so we don't blow them up. But yeah, DICE knows how to do big scale, crazy, awesome multiplayer stuff as seen by Battlefield 4. So them doing Star Wars Battlefront, which was a rumor the whole time, but now that's official, really excited, gonna be cool. And then Mirror's Edge was a really cool game, had some flaws, but one of the things it didn't was the movement system. Oh, there you go, Mr. Teleporty. Die! Oh crap, where'd you go? Where'd you get that sand from, buddy? Ooh, 8 now, nice. Okay. Recover a little bit. Here, just in case we get poisoned. Whoops. Yep. Alright, we'll be hungry again in a second. Unfortunately, somebody ate all my steaks. That's alright. Still love you, Shep. You're still a pretty cool guy. Alright, let's pick another fight. Oh crap. Hey, didn't get as many hits as I wanted on him. You, sit. Oh, that was close, that was close. Alright, that'll at least get us to start healing, and we have 10. Nice. Alright, I think I'm gonna, unless I see any more, I'm gonna try and not die here so I can get all this stuff back home. But anyway, here, you want some meat? There you go. And you can get up and follow me around. Spider hitting a cactus in the background. That's gonna be all. There's like a bunch more games that they showed at E3. I've watched tons of interviews and other things about it. Really excited, and most of the cool stuff doesn't come till 2014. But hey, that's okay. Man, spread some of that love over here, buddy. Like, I need some healing. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the episode. I'm going to try and find my way back home with all of this stuff and not die. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this rambling, weird, piecemeal thing of an episode. And I'll catch you next time in episode 20. We're going to hit 20, guys. It's going to be exciting. Alright. Catch y'all on the flip side.